See. Are we live? Looks like we're live. All right. Been wanting to do this video for a while now. Just gonna live stream it because it's a lot of decks to go through. I can't like be building videos for every single one here. And I mean they're fairly similar. There's a lot of variation in between them, but there are some constants here. Should we start with Quintorius? Let's start at the beginning. Just work our way through them alphabetically. Um, so I'll start with Angrath. This is kind of just my go-to standard, decent amount of fun, but also goes through training grounds pretty easily here. So typical things happening here: Dragonhawk, Season of the Bold, connecting the dots. But we got Ripples of Undeath and Breach the Multiverse to help with, in case we get to his third ability. That's really fun to use. So I'll start here and see how it goes. Hey, what's up, guys? Glad to see you here. Glad people had time in their day to hop on. Okay, let's see what we get here. All right, that's a pretty good start. And then we get a 5 match here and a red match to take. That's a black. Well, that's annoying. Sweet. Dragonhawk. I think I'll put loot down first just because it's going to start doing things for me right away. The mother load of hit the mother load, of course. It's a good card. What are you talking about? Um, how do you guys feel about the way Colony Garden works now with the elementals? To me, it's so weird. I can't really get used to it. Oh, two hit the mother loads. Let's see. Actually think I want to get Seasonal Bold down if possible. Dragonhawk. Ripples of Undeath. Well, I'm already at his third ability, so how about if we do this instead? Black match. Can I cascade into more than one match? Nope. Oh well. Sure, why not? Driving, so I'm listening, so be sure to be very descriptive. Okay, I'll do my best here. Throw out loot. I guess I could try and get Cruel Claw down, but I mean I won this turn anyway. Hit Breach the Multiverse, and that's a win. So I got the third out. And yeah, that was actually a pretty good. Um, that was a pretty good match. It's not usually that smooth. I just happened to draw the right cards, and they didn't screw me with um, potential gem matches there. So that one was cool. I got some mono red ones to share with you as well here. So I'll just keep moving to the next one. Maybe we can circle back or play some other ones if I play the same deck a few times if it doesn't work out that great. But this is one of my favorite ones because it's just pretty straightforward. A lot of fun things happening. And then it does a lot of just pinging your opponent for damage in all sorts of ways. So um, this one wins very fast and is just a pretty fun deck to play overall. Blasphemous act. Okay, so yeah, obviously get Dragonhawk down first. Priority number one when you play a Dragonhawk deck is get Dragonhawk out as soon as possible if you can. Health pay is good. Seasonal Bold. That's annoying. But I do have another Rakdos to throw down of my own. Um, should I try and power up my Hell to Pay? I suppose I could. Okay, that works. Rakdos is going to take care of his Rakdos, so I don't need to worry too much about that. See, how do you not like this? Two of the cards I want, and I get gold out of it. Okay, over the top. Well, I have a lot of spells in my hand, so over the top might not do a lot for me right now. Should I go for Dragonhawk? Yes. Cascade. Cool, we get more gold out of the Spree 3 of Season of the Bold. So we're cooking here. You have yet to use DH. I don't understand our abilities. DH. Dragonhawk? Oh. Well, it's pretty simple. I actually try to get loot down first. Yeah, I do too because it's cheaper and probably will last longer. But if Dragonhawk is in your hand, I think it's a good play to get loot or get Dragonhawk out first and maybe try and cascade into loot. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, people don't understand Dragonhawk. I'll just do a quick run through here once I'm done here, but we won even without Dragonhawk doing its exile damage. But yeah, so that's why I like that one. Torch the Witness is just kind of fun to stack damage on top of damage with their passive ability, pinging your opponent, and then Torch the Witness picking backing on that. So that's fun. Pull your hawk out as soon as you can. Um, yeah, make sure you pronounce the H very clearly there. But yeah, let's look at Dragonhawk if you're not yet familiar. I've just been playing with this card so much, I didn't even think to explain how the card works. But for people who don't know, okay, so when this creature enters the battlefield or attacks, exile the top three cards from your library. Pretty self-explanatory. Good ETB. And then when it attacks, um, you're adding three um, cards to your exile, and then deal X damage to your opponent's planeswalker and destroy 10 random gems. X is the number of cards in your exile. So just Dragonhawk alone, you're going to be every time it attacks, and then that first time you put it down. Um, so we're putting 3 plus 3, and then that just keeps going. And then obviously there's a lot of things you can do to add more to your exile, but that's pretty much why a lot of people play it. But also the third ability it has at the end of the turn, return a random card from your exile to your hand. That card gains full mana. So I mean you're losing 1 point of damage to do that, but that is just the three really interesting and great things at a Yeah, at a time. So Satan's chicken. Yeah, a lot of people call it chicken hawk. It does kind of look like a rooster or something, right? I don't know if that it's supposed to be obviously like a red tail hawk or something, but the the art is slightly chicken like. So we're getting into some more weird stuff here. This is an Agatha deck. I showcased a version of this such a long time ago, and it's just kind of gone through its different mutations over time. But this deck makes a lot of activated gems, so it makes Agatha do a lot of different things for you in it. Tyrion Soul Cleaver, I don't use this card that much, but it does things for you that can be cool. And then Titan's Vanguard is awesome because it's going to be um, growing the size of Agatha, which is going to be making us able to convert a lot of gems. So, uh, not a deck I use a lot, but I think it's fun to show it off here. What card even is that? Seedglaive Mentor? Well, hopefully they're just mastering that card because it does not look good. That's 22. Oh, yeah, Vanguard, of course. Okay, so here's what you can do. Ether Ignition token, destroy X non-red gems and deal X damage to each opposing creature. X is the number of red gems. When this support loses shield for the first time each turn, draw a card. When a support loses shield, deal 4 damage to your opponent's planeswalker. So it's kind of a janky version of Chandra Dress to Kill's ability. It's not as good, I don't think, but it works alright in this deck. Because we have so many activated gems that we're um, creating here. So use their second ability. I forgot what it even does, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. We might win on this turn. Yeah, we will. Oh man, DH would be good to activate gem. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why I went so hard with the activated gems in this deck because her abilities rely on popping activated gems, and then most of my cards in there have gem activation as well. So if you happen to pick her up a long time ago, I don't recommend picking her up as a newer player, but you can still get use out of her for fun stuff. Oh, deck fading. Oh, this deck is fun. I use this for the bottom note of following the clues. Um, few different little things happening with it. But yeah, Desolate Mire I think I just put that in there because all the death touch and lifelink that you get out of it. Um, just kind of a fun deck here, but it can win very fast. How does everybody feel about Dak Vaden? I think he's awesome. I never see very many people play him, though, which makes me think, has he not been out for crystals yet? I actually haven't really been keeping up with that, but if he's in the vault, I highly recommend him. Okay, we get a 5 match of loyalty. Maybe get some mana out of it. Okay, we don't need that other Desolate Mire, so this will get us a good amount of mana for using his first ability. Okay, so Roy, he's not been out for crystals yet. That must be why I never see him played very often. But he's good. His mana gains are great. His abilities, well, other than his third, his abilities are all pretty solid. Let's get some mana. We get didn't quite get into my connecting the dots there. That would have been better. Don't like that, but let's see if we can do something about it at this point. Maybe not. Actually, there we go. Okay, wait. Shoot. I was thinking Jace, where he will put a creature back into my opponent's hand. That's annoying. Vindicator, do I have anything that will take care of that yet? Not really. This might be bad. Dang it. That sucks. Can I trample over him though? We might be able to do that. Season of the Bold. Well, it will still hit my opponent's Planeswalker, so I guess I should still try and go for that. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right, awesome. Ambiguity coming in. Clutch. Well, there was Molten Collapse. In case I wasn't able to take care of that Vindicator, but that's good. Oh wait, I would have hit the Vanguard first, but that's fine. I don't want to run that deck again. That's not what I meant to hit. Let's do this again. That one didn't show off Dragonhawk that much. Oh, okay, let's do that. Get a free Titan in play. Oh, free Dragonhawk too. Free Una as well. Chicken Hawk down. Um, Discard that. Don't need that yet. Yeah, let's just keep getting free stuff. Why not? We got Una, a blue match there, so we're gonna be getting some stuff in our exile. And wow, well, we already won, so that's why I like this deck for winning X rounds or less. That is usually how it goes. Okay, next one. Don't remember what the next one is here, but I'll find the next Planeswalker. Oh, this one's fun. Yeah, Dehada. Dealing with some fun stuff we can do with bunnies and just tokens and stuff in general. It's kind of a mashup of two different ideas. Is that Dak Planeswalker Chase? The Planeswalker? Oh, I would definitely pick him up. Like I was saying earlier, I'm surprised you don't see him very often, but then that mystery was solved in the fact that it hasn't been out for crystals yet. But no, he's good. He's really good. I just have infinite obliteration in here because it helps me stall um for some time while I get everything else set up. As long as I hit um one of her colors to match, um then it works well. So I'm gonna save that template bunnies until I get Dragonhawk down. I find that template bunnies works a lot better when you have a few that you're able to stack up. That's annoying. Who plays Sphinx's tutelage anymore? Nice. Desert doing its thing. Squeak down. bunnies, I guess, at this point. No, I think I'll save it for one more turn. Netherworld Nuggets, that's pretty good. It's just okay for you? Damn. Tough crowd. I mean, you definitely play him a lot different than Rawl, for sure. But I mean, he's way better than like Sahili, for example, in most cases. Oh, I didn't realize there was a painful quandary on the board. No worries. I probably should have played Temple of the Bunnies there and be done with it. Oh well. I also kind of wanted to see that happen. Okay, let's do this now. Yeah, one casting of bunnies is only going to be about 30 something damage, which most of the time is not enough to actually win the game. So it's kind of a win more in a lot of situations. But if you can stack two of them or more together, then that's like almost a guaranteed win. That kind of comparison is that. Well, I'm just thinking of the other red and blue ones. I mean, we can talk about the twins if we want. If we want to talk about crappy planeswalkers, they are the absolute worst. Oh my god. How did that even make it past the test phase? Do I have any giant? No, I guess not. Kalemne, do I have one? No. What are the rest of them? Oh yeah, Lord Windgrace. So this was a very different deck than the other ones because I'm using it for um, Revolving Planeswalk this week. This deck works well for both the red and green notes, so that's why I use it. And it's got a few different things going on that are helping it with objectives, but God's and his absolutes. There's only one red and blue walker. Well, I just showed you how good Dak can be, so whatever you say, my friend. Rattleworm is pretty cool, but you need to use them in certain decks. Or else you're probably not gonna love him. But yeah, it works well with activated gems, which I'm trying to get to here. Great with demolition field and all that. This is very true. The hunter. Grist is for sure going to take over. Desert just hilariously taking out my opponent's creatures. And so I like Xancha because we lost a couple of cards um, that create tokens on your opponent's side. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to do those creature damage objectives. Blasphemous Act is also good in this deck because we need to deal damage. Enjoying this showcase? Oh, thank you. Good, I'm glad. That damn Marchesa. She's annoying. I personally don't think that she's a very chase worthy card because there are just other cards that better, do the same thing a little bit better, in my opinion, but I can kind of understand where people are coming from with it. That template discovery. I usually just try and play template discovery before I get the desert down, but it does help for spree. Although it looks like I took spree out my spree cards out of my deck, so maybe I need to retool this deck a little bit. But yeah, that one usually hits objectives pretty easily, and as you can see, didn't take too much damage. Sometimes it can be a little slow to get going if you don't get the right cards out first. Oh yeah. Your favorite, guys, Luca. I swear I'm the only person in this whole community who plays Luca, but um, this is a deck I use for quick wins. It's got a lot of stupid OP crap in it, and he's got good mana gains. His life total is awful. Yes, I know. Yes, you are. Stop that. Never. I'll stop that when you admit there are more red and blue walkers besides Raw. Um, not a lot of great matches there, but at least we got that on the board. Got my goggles on the board. Guess I'll go with hit the mother load here. I think it'll take me a while to get to my creatures. Oh, you suck. I'm trying to make a good impression for Gauze here with this Planeswalker, and you're not helping. Report my channel. Do your worst. Okay, all right, let's see what we grab with the goggles here. What did I even grab? What was that? Was that Coalition Victory? Probably. Watch this matchup. You should be. I'm stinking it up here. Um, where? Okay, no goggles, but at least we get some green match. There we go. That's helping a bit. Okay, Temple Discovery for sure. And a Dragonhawk. Only one to press gauze is gauze. No comment. Okay, let's get Dragonhawk down. That will help. Did I already do this? Okay, good. Okay, Dragonhawk into Vanguard, into Tempt. That better get things going here. Should. Hopefully that's a coalition victory that I just grabbed there. Okay, things are starting to move in my direction. I think I might have killed my goggles though. So we took a lot of damage, but I think we're about to get a lot of it back. A lot of our life back with Tristani here. Use its third ability. Is that Tristani? Oh, okay, that's goggles. Tristani. Okay, so cool. I think we just won the match here, but let's see. I've never seen anyone use that Julie Vanguard. I wish it would have been a better card. Well, problem is it started off as a legacy card. So there's already so many good cards in Legacy that nothing. It has to be such a good card to make it into a deck in Legacy that just most cards won't. Six life wins a match. Okay. No, we're full life here. See, we got there. No need to panic. Thank you, Dragonhawk, for making that all possible. Let's see, what else do I have? Are these? No, I don't think any of these are. Oh yeah, Quintorius. That's where I last left off. It was okay. You'll let me keep playing it. All right. Thank you guys. I'm not banned from your channel yet. I still get to be your friend. Okay, so Quintorius is where you're mostly seeing Dragonhawk fun stuff happening. But man, he got such a good boost with this set coming out. So many cards were just like tailor made for him. Okay, so we want Yeah, definitely want Requisition Raid to hit the board here soon. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, but we also need to make a cascade so that it will actually kill him. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, come on. You don't have to say that, guys. But I appreciate it. Maybe not everybody knows we bust each other's chops like all the time. Well, we kind of do it. All of the content creators kind of do that with each other. It's fun. Okay, bunnies. All right, we'll get the bunnies out soon. I need to put some room in my hand um, for things to bring assemble the players back. That's the one thing I don't love about that card. You need room in your hand for things to be um, put into it. And then if you're using Volt Strider, then you really have to make sure you have room in your hand. So let's clear out all this. I'll save my bunnies for next time. I want to use his ability first. Yeah, maybe Volt Strider and Assemble players is not a great pairing together. Maybe I should just do connecting the dots instead. The only thing about connecting the dots is it's unpredictable with what you will get. So I like Assemble the players for that reason because you know you're getting a creature, but if I'm playing Volt Strider, then I'm not getting anything out of Assemble the players. So I'd rather get something with connecting the dots than nothing because I don't have room in my hand. Yeah, we're just being stupid here. And then also Cruel Claw and Dragonhawk are giving us free stuff every turn too. So it's a couple of things that don't quite work in this deck. Template bunnies, drawing two cards for casting it, normally pretty good, but if you want room in your hand to get the full mana stuff from Cruel Claw and Dragonhawk, it kind of screws that up a bit. So that's kind of why I like to keep bunnies around until later so that it's a guaranteed win when you cast it. So let's try connecting the dots instead. I mean, don't get me wrong. That deck still dominated, or that yeah, that deck still dominated this match. But these are the little tweaks that I make when I'm trying to not only showcase a deck, but just be a better deck builder. is just looking for little micro optimizations. To me, that's the fun part of this game is those little. It's like, can I make this deck like 10% better than it is now? Okay, I should take care of their cards with Requisition Raid. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, definitely need to get Aegis out of the way here. Okay, Requisition Raid. Let's go there. So, I think it was Acid Rhapsody who suggested Aminatu the Fate Shifter because you can do double duty with um, Dragonhawk if you use its -2. I'll show you what I mean here. Okay, we got Requisition Raid. We want that. All right, so exile target creature you control, then create a copy of that creature into the battlefield under your control. Reinforce that creature. Well, it actually ends up doing it twice. It's not just reinforcing, it's doubling the ETB. So there's a hot tip for you. I was doing so much that I forgot to even use his abilities at all. Yeah, I think that worked out well. Yeah, I have a couple more to show you here. Oh yeah, I think I have a squeaky raw one still. Um, yeah, yeah, this is a fun deck. Yeah, I really like this deck. The only problem is I am using it with squeaky raw, which means it could be a lot better, but still, the fact that this deck still wins with a very mediocre planeswalker. Ooh, against Grist. This should be fun. Okay, so we want Soul Squeak and Judith down, but do I want any of those in play yet? This one's a little bit piggybacking off of an idea that Planeswalker coach and Nalthazar were discussing um, after Planeswalker coach came out with his review of Squeaky Raw. Oh dang, that's scary. Let's see if I could Demon Inferior right here. Can I get there? Probably not. Huh? Oh no, not quite. Shoot. Oh, this is a scary grist. God, I would have been dead. Okay, Demon Inferior. I want to get to a second ability because that's where this deck shines, but do I only have corrupt gems to match into? That sucks. The little otter dude gets to a decent size here. And we get a little bit of mana um, for our spell. Okay. Hoping to get Dragonhawk down here soon. Nip and tweak. Sometimes you're just going to get gragged. Yeah. I think once you play the game long enough, you can tell what's just RNG and what is just not good deck building. Okay. I guess I'll get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, lock and load. At least lock and load will get me a spell casted. Smoke Spirit's Aid is very fun to use in this deck because of all the token generation, and then it just um, not only grows our devils by a lot, but it also will. Let's take that away. Give us lifelink and death touch thanks to Judith. Um, okay. Let's see. Well, I don't need any of those. Those are some scary devils right there. I always hit none on that. So that was a pretty scary grist for a sec. Because grist is just scary in general. But we did alright. I didn't think I was going to win that battle, actually. I think I probably only have a couple of Dragonhawk decks left to showcase here, so we're close to an hour anyway. So yeah, appreciate everybody hanging around. It's a pretty lively group today, which is good. I don't think this is a Dragonhawk deck. No. Oh wait, it does have Dragonhawk in it. I don't remember how good this deck is, but hey, let's give it a shot. It was not one I was planning on on showcasing, but here it is. Grist is really scared, but I haven't faced her in a way I felt she needs a nerfing. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly on him too. The abilities are just good. It's like Jace, new Jace, where the abilities alone make for very difficult matches sometimes, but I don't feel the need to touch that though. Let's get follow bodies. Nice comeback indeed. Lifelink. I've been seeing more people play this card, Tyrannax Rex, lately. I don't love playing toxic decks, so maybe that's just my bias. Yeah, blue and legacy is just, yeah, no. I mean, I like playing it, but talk about toxic. What do we got here? Lock and load. Well, let's try and go for some fun stuff here first. And then if we happen to go into a lock and load, that's fine. Oh shoot. I should not have destroyed my Aegis, but oh well. Oh, trust me, I'm here for the toxicity. I am a perpetuator of the blue toxicity, but so many people are like, nerf this, nerf that. But I'm like, leave my Omni alone. You see the bug of Aegis where you take the girl while it's disabled, stays disabled till Greg gets another creature targeting that creature slot. Yeah, when it's two dueling Aegises, the game does not know how to handle that. That's very annoying. What's my favorite Planeswalker? Um, I honestly don't know if I have one specific Planeswalker that is my go-to right now. I mean, I guess Grist because she's just such a great blend of power and fun for me. Like I love graveyard recursion and there are a lot of cards that take advantage of that right now. So, and then she's got so much hit points. The abilities are also good. Um, I mean, Kasmina is still my favorite planeswalker to use for most things that I can, but is she still my favorite one to play with? I mean, she still might be. I mean, she's just so powerful that it's hard to ignore that. Blue and green, and then she's like by far the best blue and green walker, and then blue and green is probably my favorite color combo. So yeah, I guess Kasmina, but Grist very much not far behind. Okay, oh, you guys want to see Blue Season in action? That's a fun card. Oh, this has Dragonhawk as well. Um, is it available for crystals or for cash yet? Trying to remember. Oko is Amazeballs for sure. Yeah, he's good too. But I kind of forget to use him a lot. Raw, I forgot Raw. I didn't forget him. He's just not one of my favorite planeswalkers because red and blue is just not actually one of my favorite color combos to play. Especially right now. Blue lost so much with the departure of cut your losses from standard. So I don't play this color combo that much in standard unless I need to. I mean, it's not a bad thing to play, but this is Dragonhawk as well. I'm noticing a trend. You mean the trend of the whole point of this video that I'm doing? Is that what you mean by trend? I guess I could steal cryptics. Kaito, Judith, and Relics Roar. Yeah, that is a very powerful combo. Um, Honestly, I'm not paying too much attention to the game itself. I'm looking at um, the chat a lot more, so I'm probably doing a lot of stupid things. Okay, well, there's seasonal weaving. This could be fun. Let's see if we can get it out. No, he's gonna try to every deck you run as Dragonhawk. Duh! That's the whole point of this video. This whole live stream was to showcase Dragonhawk decks. Did you miss the memo, guys? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, you really need to get the spree count up of Season of Weaving if you're going to use it. It's a very tough to use card sometimes, but you can get a lot of cool stuff out of it. My honest opinion, using opponent's cards isn't terrible as a not so fancy collection gets great use of powerhouse decks to steal from. Yeah, he's I totally agree, and that was one of the reasons I tried to make a case for. Oh yeah, I forget. I'm not playing Raw 1 right now. I'm playing Raw 2, and I keep forgetting that. Um, I'm doing a terrible job of showcasing here, but let's see. Um, what was I just saying? Yeah, that was one of the reasons I was considering putting Oko over Kazmina for newer players, but Kazmina just works. Okay, yeah, go ahead and exile your own creatures. I'm cool with that. Okay, we're gonna do Season of Weaving here, and let's see what happens. We got a nice fat spree count there. Well, I guess I already had a full hand of mana, so it didn't really do a lot for me there. The extra deck you can pull from, uh, yeah, I agree. Um, you get a lot of good stuff out of that. So seasonal weaving. Problem with seasonal weaving is if you play it late game, you might end up blowing up your stuff before you can win. Was about to go to sleep, just check YouTube. First time able to check out the showcase live. Oh, sweet. Well, I'm glad. I hope it was worth the extra hour of staying up late. I think I have one last deck that I know for sure I wanted to show on here. Oh wait, no, I have two more. Talk to my alarm clock in 5 hours. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the worst planeswalker in the game, bar none. um, where is it? Tibble. So this is a kind of a funky deck here happening. We got Villainous Well, speaking of, and just a lot of weird things going on with it. Heartflame Duelist is a fun one to pair with um, Quintorius Can, because you can up uh, your damage or your buff for bunnies with this card. But the problem is you have to have a lot of things going on um, while you do like damage spells in to build that up. So um, in here is just a little bit of extra life gain. Do I like Casmina Raw? Well, yeah, we were just kind of talking. Got that one on sale just for the cart or just for the collection. The Heartflame Duelist. Is that what you're talking about? Let's get Dragonhawk out first, and then go for connecting the dots. Blasphemous Act. Don't have that in play yet. So we'll get connecting the dots down. Cool. Got a Duelist. We'll take care of Agris with the Blasphemous Act. And let's try and get to a second ability. So yeah, you get 30 life back just from when casting a Blasphemous Act when Heartflame Duelist is around. So that's a fun little thing happening there. And then Steal Your Girl. Some Desolate Mire going. And our Exile to grab it out with connecting the dots, but I mean, not that we'll need to. So there we go. So yeah, Tibalt I like because he has good mana gains in his colors. The second ability, I wasn't doing much with it this time, but you could steal a lot out of your opponent's exile with the right cards. Yeah, Desert is super scary. It can save games for you on its own. There was a battle that I was in maybe yesterday, and I was down to like two life until Desert started taking care of everything on their side of the board, and I made my way back to win. I want to play that one more time. I don't think I did enough with the rest of the deck to really show it off. So we'll do this, and then I have Zariel left to showcase here. Desert and demo field to start with. That's pretty good. Oh, and then a Dragonhawk coming soon. Still ambiguous on Tibalt. Um, he's definitely not somebody I would chase with gold right now, but if you're somebody who's got a ton of planeswalkers already and just want to try something a little different, he might be worth a pickup on sale. But I'm talking if you have all the other like S tier and A tier walkers already. His abilities are a little bit too weird to do much with outside of just fun stuff. So I wouldn't recommend him for people who haven't already been playing this game for a few years now. But yeah, that was just a little too easy. I'd probably use this deck more if it was easier to select, but I have to scroll so far to get to Tibalt, so I just almost never play them because they still haven't figured out how to improve this Planeswalker selection screen. So everything that's um, past L is just a chore to get to. And here we go, last deck. So here's another little tip for you guys. Jessica with the second ability is great. Smooth sailing for sure. So I'll see if I can showcase that. Okay, so we get a Jessica. Cryptics over the top. So you want to save over the top for when you get his tokens down. Okay, what was that? Oh, dire blunderbuss. Not too scared of that. I probably should have saved Jessica in my hand because I'm not gonna get much for a while. I don't think, unless I can just try and get a bunch of loyalty. Okay, the mother load. Now I still want to save my over the top. In case I lose that Jessica. Okay, and then we got Dragonhawk, which is good. Okay, do not hit my Jessica. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And so yeah, we're just in one use of her second ability. The Jessica jumped all the way up to 25 already. So then if we have Guff down two, that's a great card to pair with Jessica because you're going to have so much shields on your Vanguard there that you get a ton of mana when you play it. Just wiping everything away with Coalition Victory. I think Coalition Victory is such a good card, but you definitely want to make sure that you have some way to hit that spray quickly. So yeah, we won here because there we go. The Jessica is already there. And then we got Commodore Guff. That's, with 55 shields on that Jessica, that's just going to get you so much mana. Oh, I should have waited to play my Guff -2. I would have filled up my entire hand right here, but you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. Duretti Vanguard, also a good one. And yeah, Jessica, Jessica quite impressive. Yes, indeed. We'll just do one more battle with this one. I do like that I was able to showcase that little Jessica Devils interaction, but Jessica and Guff together gets you so much mana. I want to see if I can make that happen for me here. Just a sec. And that one with Elspeth on Quintorius can be quite handy. Yeah, I play that a lot with Guff the Planeswalker. One of my go-to combos there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can get that Molten Collapse. Cryptics, good. Save our Jessica for when we get more loyalty, which I think we might get the loyalty that we need here. We're at 10 loyalty. Need 2. Is there a Cascade that can trigger? Not quite. Maybe I'll just save it for one more turn. Yeah. Interesting. Somebody playing Salala. Okay, here we go. So, put down Jessica, and then play the Devils next turn. Dragonhawk. Get a Guff. There we go. Not too worried about that. Devils, 38. Let's try and get Guff down. Over the top. Draw 3 cards. Nice. And then those 3 cards will be set up next turn to get all their mana with the Guff Vanguard. So we can do this. Well, we're going to win anyway, but let's have a little fun first. Okay, let's hit full hand of mana. Over the top. Another full hand of mana. And yeah. Also a very fun deck to play in Training Grounds. I've been using this one a lot lately. I just like those decks where you have different ways to win and you get a choice in how you get to win. So there I could have been like, I could just win right with Jessica, the triggering Jessica's ability there. But I wanted to see what would happen if I played over the top and all that. Played all my cards in my hand and then over the top. And yeah, that's how that went. Cool. So I normally face an above average Jessica turn 1 kill by Greg. Almost amounts to 30% waiting to die when I'm certain to swap boost the segment. Shield. Boosts the 2 shield. Yeah. Jessica Devil is fun indeed. Great stacking. Yeah, I love that it just like instantly places reinforcements on everything. That was one that I just happened to see played on me in Training Grounds. It's just like, you know what? That is going to be something I use now. Uh, Thank you everybody for hanging out. Definitely got to get going here. But as always, um, really appreciate you guys spending the time here. Helps the channel when you're able to watch. Really puts a lot of watch hours on my channel, so that will help me get to monetization eventually, which would be awesome because I have ideas for that as well. And anyhow, uh, yeah, always um, good to have interaction with people and always getting good feedback. I like hearing what you guys are saying about the um, cars and all the fun chat happening. So, yeah, I'll definitely keep doing these in the future. And if you guys have more ideas that you want me to try and do, I think maybe next time I have time, I'll do a showcase of the Bloomburrow exclusives. Some are better than others. One I definitely cannot show because they'll probably get mad at me for that. But yeah. All right. So sometime in the future, I'll let you guys know when that comes and hop on and be able to do that. So thank you, everybody. And I'll see you soon.